Welcome to the Shape of the Law series on First Level Legal Research. This is Video 3, Secondary Sources, American Law Reports. In this video, we're going to look at American Law Reports and how the articles it contains can help you find and understand relevant primary sources of law. Unlike a legal encyclopedia, ALR doesn't have an analog in general research, but is its own thing peculiar to legal research. While an encyclopedia covers all major points of law in a jurisdiction, ALR covers small points in depth by outlining the issue and analyzing case law on point. By finding and reading a relevant ALR article, you're gaining valuable context on the issue as well as finding the primary authority in your jurisdiction. Let's see how this works in practice. Remember Allison hitting Scott with a golf club and Scott's subsequent brain damage? Scott's mother has decided to pursue a parental liability action against Allison's parents. ALR can be instrumental in finding out how California courts have ruled on parental liability claims. First of all, we have to find out if an article exists. We'll get into the basics of effective searching in another video, but there's one very easy way to find out. Remember one of the CalJur sections we found in the last video? Take a look at this. Right at the top, we're given two articles that are precisely on point. All we have to do is click the links. Now, let's see how an ALR article is laid out and what it offers. The table of contents gives us the basics of what's included in the article outline, the index, the table of cases, laws, and rules, and the research references. But the article outline is where we find out a detailed description of what's covered. Scan through here and see what looks relevant. Of course, we'll want to read the whole document to be sure we don't miss anything, but the sections on when a parent is or isn't held liable will be especially important. There are also sections exploring parental liability when a child uses a dangerous instrumentality. Each section analyzes the law around the point. Here, the article summarizes a California case that discusses the rule and the exception on parental liability. Another section summarizes a California case holding the parents liable for making a firearm accessible to the child, while yet another section has a case where the parents were not held liable for making a firearm accessible. By reading one article, we found major cases stating the rule and exception and covering situations both for and against liability. For a quick overview of all of the California cases dealt with, turn to the table of cases, laws, and rules. The table tells you where in the article you can find these cases discussed. Does this mean our research is over? We've found authority, so the circle is closed? No, not yet. The circle won't be closed until we've found this same law in other places, so we'll need to continue on and forge another link in our chain. Up next, we'll take a look at effective searching with a special emphasis on treatises. As always, thanks for watching.